It's the secret book. And that's how spirit will karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or again keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey. Let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Salah and how he currently feels about Foodie Beauty, okay? All right, so Salah, current energy around Foodie Beauty. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, when it comes to her, he feels like if he's listening to his higher intuitive self, he's acknowledging this is a bromance, not a romance. A lot of water sign energy, emotional anxiety, smoke and mirrors. Spirit is acknowledging hidden truth and lies, okay? Dispelling myths. The heart chakra is holding the solar plexus energy and also the sexual sacral energy. Now, the sexual sacral energy definitely has sexual energy with it, but also creative energy and also emotional energy. Subconsciously, he's listening to his higher intuitive self that this is a bromance, not a romance. Subconsciously acknowledging there's a lot of heart chakra energy, meaning pride, ego, people-pleasing energy, not listening to your higher intuitive self. So it's crazy because it's like you're listening to your higher intuitive self that you realize that this is not going anywhere, and then you're not listening to your higher intuitive self. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And the same energy, look, sexual sacral energy, solar plexus energy, the fire and ability to do what you want to do. Fire sign energy, water sign energy, water putting out fire, right? Spirit is also acknowledging, thank you, Spirit, that this has to do with passion, sensuality, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. One thing that I've said about Salah in my readings, and this is kind of ringing true, like energetically, Spirit is acknowledging, like, duh, remember you said there's a cognitive disability. There's some type of energy where he can't make proper decisions. He goes forward, he goes backward. He's in his right mind, then he's not. Like, it's something about making proper choices. And so it feels like there's 2 steps forward, 18 steps back. Okay, 18 is significant, 2 is significant, 2/18, February 18th. Spirit is also acknowledging there's a swirl of communication and Spirit is listening and Spirit is acknowledging, but there's no plan, there's no order, there's no goal. At the heart of it, wanting peace when it comes to her, but also acknowledging there's a beverage in one hand, a musical instrument in the other, needing to get grounded. And there's also this candle being lit, divination, prayer. White candle is significant. Spirit is acknowledging that he needs to get grounded with all of this red here, acknowledging that he has imbalances and or delays when it comes to his root chakra. Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging moving forward, looking over yonder when it comes to her, acknowledging that he's expecting good things, but he's also very anxious. There's this energy of communicating about your ups and downs and also affecting the heart chakra, creating imbalances and or delays. There's an energy of focusing forward, but also acknowledging that his choices really matter. And so the path forward is all going to be determined by his choices. Good choices equal good karma, bad choices equal bad karma. So the subby asks, how does he currently feel about Chantal, Foodie Beauty? I don't know why. Spirit keeps saying, what's next? Okay, when it comes to her, an ocean of suffering, water sign energy again, not able to keep your head above water, emotions, overwhelmed, helpless, negativity, ignorance, powerless, mental illness, narcissist, grief, anger, weakness, struggles, anxiety, spiritual death, subconsciously love spells. Now I've tapped in on her doing magic, and it feels like this is something that is like counterintuitive, like they both are doing it to each other. When I ask about how he feels about her, love spell, potion, rituals, attraction, self-love, and romance. And so if he can get something out of doing it to her, he will. Like energetically, allegedly. And if she can, the same thing, energetically, allegedly. In the middle of the deck, there's this energy about the eyes. That's picked up on her eyes before, lotus eyes, but there's also an energy of being very enlightened, acknowledging like, I see you, visibility through the eyes, third eye. And check out a reading I did before, because there is this connection to source that I pick up when it comes to him. And there's this inability and ability is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to say it. There's messages. There's ancient wisdom. You see what I'm saying? There's magic. He's into it, but it's a part of his lifestyle. It just feels like this is a part of his culture, spiritual world. And then there's this energy of life and death. Something has to end in order for something to begin. And there's messages. There's messengers to him in regards to the situation with her. Okay? When it comes to him and how he feels about her, she provides something for him. She makes him feel stable. There's this energy of resilience is your superpower, surviving and thriving under harsh conditions, adaptability. This is harsh, but he's able to survive. He's able to thrive. He's adapting, built for survival, intentional living, self-sufficient. She provides something for him just as much as he provides whatever he provides for her. All right, Spirit keeps saying, when it comes to Salah, what's next? So I've been saying that there's a relationship happening that she can't see, or maybe she sees it and she just is ignoring it. But cards are saying, listen, when it comes to him, what's next? A love story, a once upon a time love story, which is going to cause him to have to give an apology, wearing a mask, a fake apology. Okay. And Spirit says in the middle of the deck, this private relationship, there's going to be some conversation about it. Somebody's going to be venting about it, causing him to have to check himself. Okay. The diamond girl born to shine is going to be speaking out in reference to this, causing him to check himself. What is a diamond girl born to shine going to say? He's got to check himself around this diamond girl. He's going to be running away, doing drugs. In the middle of the deck because of this crush, because of this heart, because of someone that he secretly admires and or outwardly admires. It always comes up, a relationship that he's having right up under her nose. Okay. How is she going to respond? She being Foodie Beauty. How is she going to respond to this information? What is February 18th? She's going to respond, be careful. They both look the same. Salt or sugar looks can be deceiving. Okay, she's going to recognize that he wasn't who he said he was. Spirit is also acknowledging that this is a nightmare subconsciously. And this card came out before recently. It's a situation that's about to explode. Fire sign energy, shit's about to pop off in flames. And this is behind betrayal, deceit, feeling backstab, a traitor, and not to be trusted. It just always says that, sending, you know, the situation, love and light. How does he view his relationship with Foodie Beauty? Current energy. Okay. Okay. All right. Happy ending is in reverse. When I am with you, I feel complete. I feel as if I won the best prize of all, but now everything feels like a lie. I thought you were my perfect match, but reality hit hard. Ouch. So again, the happy ending is in reverse. And next to that is independence, realizing the need for change and striving for karmic justice, experiencing loneliness despite physical presence. So you're together, but you're lonely because it's no happy ending in sight. Spirit is also acknowledging digital detox. He's stepping on this cell phone, lost in a virtual world and neglects real life relationships. Lost in the virtual world and neglects real life relationships. Realizes the need for a digital detox and seeks clarity. Feels overwhelmed by digital content and needs a break. Wow. Because up until now, from the readings that I've done on them, that's interesting, is it not? Okay, so what does Salah need to do, need to hear, need to know in regards to Foodie Beauty, Chantal, renewal. 3 is significant. I do see 3 circles there. Spirit says, why am I hearing as the world turns, like that soap opera? Okay, but as the bare branches of winter respond to the warming winds of spring, moving out of winter into spring, okay? Nature gracefully, earth sign energy brings us to a new cycle of blossoming regeneration. Be present to these changes. So things are going to change as we move from winter to spring for them. And know a period of restoration will follow depletion. Someone's going to feel depleted. Someone is going to feel empty. Someone is going to feel without, less. Not my business, not my problem. Salah, current energy. What's next? What's next when it comes to him and Foodie? the grind, just working overtime. It makes me feel like that song by Tina Turner, left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Never got a minute of sleep because I was worried about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on, okay? Just working overtime. Earth sign energy, skill development. Mastery requires repetition and rhythm. This feels like a relationship that is solely built on what can you do for me? What can I do for you? This is the grind. This is, burning the midnight oil. This is not about burning yourself out or doing busy work. Practice, focus, and determination will ground divine inspiration into something tangible. Someone is manifesting so that they don't burn themselves out. They are practicing and focusing on the job, on the business. This card means that what you are pursuing requires ritual, regular commitment, and little by little approach. Now, I don't know if they're into baking. I don't know if they're into that kind of thing, but it feels like this is work that is going to be done with hands, and it needs focus. I don't know if someone's like trying to start up a new business or what have you, but at the heart of it, even him, because I'm like, what's next? He's going to be grinding, working. Okay, Salah current energy. All right, we do get the Queen of Cups, very emotional. Spirit is acknowledging he's honoring his emotions, and this is one of the highest forms of self-care. Subconsciously, with the 10 of Cups, broken family, broken home, a misalignment of values. Okay, so he's trying to get himself emotionally prepared, feminine energy for what's to come. Okay, and in the middle of the deck, we get the King of Cups. Again, all water sign, all emotional. Always compose yourself before giving a response. So when the house comes tumbling down, he's going to take his time to respond, or he's going to give a very emotionally intelligent response. Okay. What is his biggest obstacle with Foodie Beauty? Current energy. Remember, I read current energy. Biggest obstacle in reverse, excuse me. Well, with the Page of Wands, he feels like the flame is being put out. There's throwing water on a flame in the area of business and also in the area of passion. So it's always best to see his projects through to the end, but it looks like whoever this card represents, it hasn't had the energy to start the project. This is interesting because when I said, what does he need to know? What's next to get on a grind in regards to a project? But what's his biggest obstacle? Not being able to see a project through that he's been thinking about, let alone finishing it. Don't let all that passion go to waste. He's trying to start up a business. Is that what he's trying to do? The King of Wands comes out. And remember, I'm reading it in reverse. This is the kind of person who's their own worst enemy. There are so many challenges they can't overcome because they want so badly to do it all on their own. If they want to get anything done, then they need to be willing to ask for help nicely, working towards something. His biggest obstacle, he's working, he's trying to start something. What in the world? And another big obstacle is the Empress in reverse. Interesting. Sadly, something may have tarnished the way you view the world. Take time to nurture yourself the way a caring mother might. Be your own mother. And you guys have told me that he doesn't have his mother in his life. Hold your own hand and show yourself all the wonderful and worthwhile things that still exist. So missing, that's an obstacle. Missing that comfort of a female energy, a womanly energy, a motherly energy that's open and inviting and comforting and nurturing and caring. Okay, so again, with the Page of Wands in reverse, this is really about bad intentions and feeling easily tricked, not finishing something. Loud mouth, lack of seriousness is an obstacle. And then with the King of Wands, being forceful, selfish, impulsive, broken promises, extremism, even not following through. And then with the Empress in reverse, again, smothering, emptiness, creative blocks, not feeling nurtured, not having that feminine energy, that motherly energy around you, right? All right. And then what's next for Salah and Foodie? Okay. Let's see. And this is interesting. Who is this female energy with this baby? Femininity, nurturing, fertility, creativity, openness. What's next is, and it comes up every time, this baby, this manifestation, this idea, giving birth to an idea, and they were giving birth to a manifestation. Subconsciously, be cautious of those who take more than they give. So whatever is coming, someone wants to take it. Be careful. Be careful. It says toxic witches. So this deals with a pair of toxic friends who constantly do things to exclude. They're so draining, and some might even consider them to be energy vampires. You may also find yourself surrounded by people who deplete you. In that case, it may be time to cut them off from the source you preserve what you have left, or at least create some healthy distance. However, it is just as possible that you're caught up in some exhausting and self-destructive behavior of your own. How can you be more respectful of your own energy? So something is coming, and there is some toxic witches that want to take more than they give. And then in the middle of the deck, we do get the Page of Wands. Okay, so with the Page of Wands, this is good news. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless, but there is some energy of good news, something that's going to happen that's going to be very cheerful and creative. Tell me more about this. What is it? What's the good news? Requires hard work in the area of passion and business. Some might see it as good news. Some might see it as bad news. But the good news is it's over. It's going to make somebody feel sick, literally. Because they know they fucked up. They got caught up. Finding evidence of cheating, getting caught cheating. And this is interesting because this woman is holding this baby. And so for someone, it looks like good news. For somebody else, it's going to feel like it's heartbreaking. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. And if he does step outside of his relationship and get with someone else, it is going to feel like, you know, on her end that she was taken, something was taken from her energetically. But the good news is that, again, someone's able to get out. Game over. They're going to feel sick about it, knowing that they fucked up. But they got caught up. And this comes out every single time. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.